All right, now entering into one of the most important concepts in IoT. And of course, we saw how to start a light and how to blink a light and how to control it using a button and how to do stuff like that. We just saw all of them currently. But it's not yet IoT. It's just as we saw, it was just controlling or automating stuff. Now we enter into what we call it as core IoT, where I'm going to go to an important concept and how would you do them using Python, that is networking. Okay, so we come to networking in Python, and this forms the core of the I in IoT. So the I in IoT is what? The internet. Okay, that forms the core. All right, now let's think about what networking all about in Python, or would be and what would it cover. Okay, now let's say, now when you think about network, what would come to your mind the minute I say network? What comes to your mind? All right, think about it. What comes to my mind would be a network would be nothing but getting connected to people. A lot of networks, we would want to getting connected to a group or to a network of friends. Getting connected is what is exactly networking. When we talk about networking with regards to the internet, networking means connecting different things, objects, computers, laptops, mobile phones, all over the globe. They are connected to, in some way, to somebody else. It's connected to, in some way, to somebody else, and they are networked, okay, in some way to somebody else. And that's exactly what networking is all about. Okay, so you are connecting different computers, you're connecting different laptops, you're connecting different stuff, you're connecting them one after the other. Okay, so that's about networking in, that's about networking in IoT, or in anything for that matter. Okay, now, a very popular model in networking is called as the client-server model in networking, which we are going to replicate in our code, the client-server model. Now, what exactly is a client-server model? When it comes to networking, what exactly would it be? Okay, I can think of it as a customer and a shopkeeper, or rather, I would say customers and a shopkeeper. All right, think about a shopkeeper. This guy is willing to sell a lot of stuff which is there in his shop. He has all the resources. Okay, so he has all the resources. Think about it. Let me think about it with respect to a restaurant. Okay, so you are going there and you want to buy something to eat. Let's say, for example, you want to buy something, you just want to buy something to eat. Maybe you want to eat it over there, or maybe you want to order it at home. But you want to eat something. Let's say, some veg korma or something like that. Or if you're in chicken, then something in chicken. Okay, that's apart from the topic. So you go and you place an order. Now, does the client come to the server, or does the customer come to the shopkeeper? Does the customer come to the restaurant guy, or does the shopkeeper come to the customer? The customer goes to the shopkeeper. Either he goes walking, he goes to the address of the shopkeeper, or he gives a call over the phone. He gives a phone call and tells him, yes, boss, I need to get something ordered. I just need to order. All right. So this is exactly how in the networking world, this is exactly how things work with the client-server model. A server is somebody very similar to a shopkeeper. A server has lots of resources. He has lots and lots of resources. And any client which requests this particular server can give this particular resource. Okay. And clients are those who are those who send requests or those who ask from server for something, right? So server has the resources, but the clients are those who ask from the server or request something, or who request the server for some resource, and the server then, what does it do? Server then gives a response. This is what exactly happens. Now server can say, maybe if it is, if the client says, boss, server, he just asks a simple question and the server has to give a simple answer, then it's just going to be a question answer. But what if the server has to take the answer from a database, or server has to take a page? Let's say, for example, one of the most popular client server which people generally use but they don't understand is, let's say, for example, I open my browser. In the browser, I open a particular tab, and the minute I say google.co.in, what am I doing? I am requesting. So this particular browser that I have on my screen is the Google Chrome browser, and the browser is acting as a client. And it is making an HTTPS request. It is making an HTTP request to Google server. It is making a HTTP request. So the minute you write google.co.in, you are making a request to the server, that is Google server. You're making a request, and Google in turn gives you a response. What is a response? It is this particular page that you can see on this particular screen.